So when you say standardize the processing of your data or your technology, is it more of a technology thing versus a data thing, or?
Well, the best way to think about it, and so what we're talking about is a personal process to just keep up with everything. As we, you know, we got into it, and then we switched topics for a second. Now coming back around to it, like I try to teach people how to grow, and I feel like I've been doing that for a while. And what I found is that to create a consistent experience, I have to standardize it. And so with my job, learning how to standardize a process just came, it came at one point, because if you're going to scale anything, standardization is a must. And so I'm trying to scale my personal process into something that fits for as many people as possible. But what I quickly found is that you can't say a tool is a process, right? So you've got to come up with a framework that you build the tool, or you plug the tools into. And so what I mean by that is like, so you're talking about task management, and the easy example for task management is Todoist, Microsoft To Do. Wunderlist used to be the prominent app back in the day until Microsoft bought them and turned it into Microsoft To Do.
Things 3. I'm using TickTick.
TickTick. You told me about that.
Yeah, TickTick's a really good one. OmniFocus is another out there. Yeah, there's all these ones out there, and they're all, they act like they're a holistic system, but they're the tool for your system. Right.
And so in this case, think about the application or the piece of software as something that plugs into a need. And so in this case, it's the need to create a list. And it doesn't have to be a to-do list, it's just a list. And we'll get into this more when we start talking about captures, like what you write down and what lists and things like that. But you don't have to use technology in these cases. And you and I have talked about this before, but I also mentor as a volunteer thing. And so